Hey guys, it's Amy with Lily Bean Designs. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to What You Making Wednesday. As you can see, I am trying to punch out the last few pieces of my letters. I had a couple of pieces that did not cut great. So I think I've almost got them out. I'm taking my little Cricut tool and just punching them out. Come on, out of there. So today we are going to be painting the free file for December. All right, I think that's everything. I had to recut the word spring because it did not cut very well on the back. So I recut that word. My laser, something happened with the nozzle. This is my Thunder laser. The nozzle somehow got knocked just an eensy bit like crooked, and it wasn't cutting great. And that was a kind of a difficult troubleshooting thing to figure out, because normally it's pretty obvious. It's like the lens needs to be cleaned, or the mirrors need to be cleaned, or the camera needs to be realigned. You know, the usual suspects. But this time we could not figure it out. So we finally figured out what was making stuff not cut so well. So unfortunately, we figured it out after we cut this set. So y'all bear with me for just a minute and let me get my pieces flipped over and punched out and all the things. All right, and make sure I'm not throwing away any pieces that I need. I'm trying to get all these little inside pieces out of here. Lots of pieces with these letters. So y'all, if you're watching, hey Kara, how are you? What is going on today? So comment and let me know where you're watching from and what you're doing today. Tell me where you're at on Christmas. I don't really want to talk about where I'm at. I got a lot to do. So the next week will be interesting, but luckily Amazon saves my butt most of the time. And I don't know about y'all, but I stress the most over my kids. Do y'all do that? My kids are teenage. No, they're not. They're not teenagers anymore. They're young adults. They're in college. Technically, my daughter is still a teenager. She's 19. But yeah, I stress the most over them. And honestly, I don't know why, because they're pretty easy. But I just, you know, there's so many like little things that need to be done. All right, I'm just getting all my pieces situated. Here's the dot on my exclamation mark. Okay, I probably have a couple extra snowflakes. So if you see more snowflakes than you have on your cutout thing, on your file, you can cut more. You can cut extras. So I may have cut a couple extras because I had to recut a couple things. All right, so I'm going to set my snowflakes aside. You cut as many snowflakes as you like. And that's the dot on the eye. The dot on the eye is a little heart. Okay, so, and here are these pieces. So let's just push these aside. Okay, so I'm going to paint my backer. Let me brush it off. So I apologize for my setup. Y'all know I still don't have these curtains hung up here in my loft. It's Christmas and I don't have time to be hanging curtains. So I put something in the window. I put my my poster board background thing in my window to block the sunlight from coming in so that y'all could at least like see my face this time on the video, because it's sunny again. It's a really nice day. It's cold, but it's a really pretty sunny day. Okay, so we are, of course, I have no paint pulled out because I'm just too busy doing 50,000 things. All right, so I'm going to do Deco Art White. We're going to use Blue Bonnet. This is Apple Barrel Blue Bonnet. I've been using that as like a wintry blue, and it's so pretty. I love that. And then I need my brown. I'm going to mix a little brown and gray for the backer because it gives the perfect farmhouse vibe. Perfect farmhouse, like not too brown, not too like honey oak color. Do y'all know honey oak, what I'm talking about? My old kitchen in my old house was honey oak, and it had just like an orange undertone to it, and I did not like that. So I did not get to pick that color out. But I try to go more gray tones on my browns than I'm gonna do. I got a big old glob of paint coming out of my brown paint. Yuck, that's nasty looking. Where's my paintbrush? Come on out of there. Yucky. Yeah, I like to go a little bit more gray. My brown paint is doing something weird, y'all. It's like it came out great, and then it had this big like goober, and now it's clogged. So I'm going to mix some gray in with this. That is very strange. Dark chocolate paint. And I already have paint all over me. That didn't take long. Oh, shoot. Where are the rest of my baby wipes? I know I have more baby wipes than this. That was the last one in this pack, and I'm going to need baby wipes. Hold that thought for just a moment. No, I saw a, yep, here they are. Ah, that's a miracle. Y'all know whenever I can't find something when I'm on a video, it does not show up until after I get off my live. So, phew, okay. Baby wipes are a girl's best friend, at least when you're painting. Okay, so we're going to mix together Gray Sky by Deco Art with our Dark Chocolate by Deco Art. And that's going to give us a gray toned farmhousey brown, hopefully. Hopefully it does. I'm going to mix that together on my plate. Just kind of, I'm not even going to mix it well. I'm just going to kind of leave it. There's my big old blob of paint that was in the brown. I'm just going to kind of leave it like marbled like that. And we're going to get a chunk of a sponge. And paint our backer. All right, let me do this. Let me move this closer to me so y'all can see better. There we go. That's better. All right. So I buy these big sponges at the dollar store. Sometimes I get them on Amazon, but they're great for painting your circles. It just makes it go quicker. All right, so I'm going to dip that in there. And we're going to go with the grain of the wood. We're going to go this way. And see that like gray toned brown that we get with that? I like that. I think that ends up looking really pretty. It's a pretty winter brown. It's not too in your face. If you have not grabbed this file, this is free. It's free for the whole month of December. Every month I do a free file. You don't have to be a club member to get it. A lot of people think you have to be a club member. You do not. This is free for whoever wants it. So if you click the link in the video description, it will take you to my website, which is where the file is. If you don't remember your password, if you've signed up in the past and you don't remember, it's always the same password. Also, if you get my emails, like my promotional emails for my sales and stuff like that, you can scroll to the bottom of one of those emails and the password is there because it's the same for everybody. If you still cannot figure out the password, email me at amy@lulubeandesigns.com and I will be happy to tell you what it is. Okay, so that's it. That's our backer. Easy peasy. And let's do our hat. I'm looking over here because I'm copying. How did I do that hat? I did a hat on another door hanger, and I'm trying to remember how I did it. I know how I did it. Okay, all right. Do y'all ever forget how you painted something? Like, I mean, I didn't even paint it that long ago. And I'm like, I really like that, but I can't remember exactly how I did it, how I achieved that look. Hey, Penny and Clara and Kelly, how are y'all doing today? Are y'all surviving December? Is everybody going to survive December? Sometimes I wonder if I'm going to survive December. The line from Christmas Vacation comes to mind sometimes when December gets stressful. when she says it's Christmas and we're all in misery. And I hate to be like that, y'all. I truly hate to be like that, but I swear it's too much. It's too much for moms. You know, it's just too much. All right, so I'm going to take my blue bonnet and I am going to get up here where y'all can see. I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint over everything, the hearts, the lines, all of it. I don't need to paint the ball at the top or the band at the bottom because those are separate attachments. So I'll paint those separately. And you'll still be able to see your score lines through this paint because I'm going to need those to do some puffy paint here in a minute. We're going to do puffy paint and glitter. Very exciting. So I am cleaning out my mother-in-law's upstairs today, and nobody really goes up there, but it needs a little attention. And so I've been cleaning out, sanitizing bathrooms, vacuuming, going through old towels, you know, like things that I really have no time to be doing in December. That is what I'm doing when I need to be Christmas shopping. Kelly, for a paint cam, my cell phone. Normally it's an extra phone, an old phone that I have, but it's not charged. It should be charged. It was sitting on this little charger thing that I have, but I don't know why it didn't charge. So I just used my phone. I like to keep my phone free in case I, have an emergency phone call or something, but it'll be okay for an hour or so. All right, so we are gonna do that and hope that we can still see our score lines through there. Let that dry and then we'll do our puffy paint. So yeah, I've been cleaning all that out, and she gave me permission to go to Home Goods and get some things, just a few things that she needs just to kind of get things in order. Some new towels, some new little, Home Goods kind of things, organizational stuff. So after I get off this live, I'm going to go do that and head back over there. My husband is working on cleaning up some of the garage and the outside areas. So I'm going to help him do that. And yeah, so that's exciting. Can I message you later? I want to know how you get 2 screens for your live. You can, Kelly, but it's very easy. It's called StreamYard. And you have to sign up. I don't think StreamYard has a free option. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're all paid, but they're different levels of what you can pick from and how many places you can post to at one time. I have the one where you can post to 3 different places at one time. So like right now, I'm live on my Facebook page, in my makers group, and my YouTube channel. And then what I do is I go on, while I've got my little intro video playing, I go on Facebook and I share the video to another free group that I have, the Glowforge File Sharers group. And I just, I share it over there. So StreamYard is an excellent tool. Now, I will say that I'm not sure, nobody really knows about the algorithms on social media. It's all, it's all a big mystery. And it's always changing. You think you have it down, and then the next day it's like they'll change it on you. So there's no mastering algorithms, but I'm fairly certain that my videos don't get seen as much when I'm using StreamYard, but I've tried to not use StreamYard, and quite honestly, it is what it is. I like StreamYard. StreamYard enables me to do the double screens, and to me, it's just worth it. Thank you. Well, I try to get my lighting a little bit better. I do have a webcam, instead of just using the camera on my computer, in front of me. And I try not to let you guys see this overhead camera because I feel like that's not quite, well, professional, but unfortunately, sometimes you still see it. I try to like move it up a little bit. I highly recommend the, what is it called? Archon. It's called the Archon camera mount. It's a great camera mount. That's the one that I use. All right, let me think. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do first here. So we want to do our glitter. No, wait a minute, because I glittered the puffy paint as well. Okay, yeah, we have to do the puffy paint first. All right, let me get ready with my glitter and my piece of paper and all the things so that I can have it. While my paint is wet, I can apply the glitter. So hang on and let me find my white glitter. All right, here's the glitter. I have a bigger thing of white glitter somewhere, though, that I would love to use. So this is because I put things away and I had it for myself. Because I like things picked up. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Okay. We're going to go with that glitter. I don't know where the big one is. Let me make one attempt. One more attempt to find it. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's gold. That's my big gold glitter. All right. Hopefully it'll be enough. I don't think I have a ton of stuff to glitter. We won't glitter the snowflakes. We'll just glitter the hat. That's what we'll do. Okay. So first of all, let's do our puffy paint. So this is Tulip Slick fabric, dimensional fabric paint. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to squiggle it. Now remember, this takes, I let it dry for 24 hours before I really mess with it too much. And normally I don't use a ton of puffy paint because I just use it on accents. This is going to use up a good amount of your puffy paint because we're going to do this whole hat. We're going to do a lot of areas. So you'll go through some. You're going to want the big bottle if you're going to do this. Okay, so go ahead and glitter this. I don't know. I hope I have enough glitter. I don't have a ton of white glitter. I really wish I could find my big container. Okay, so then I got my paper folded in half. And I'm going to sprinkle. This is like iridescent white. It's really pretty. Catches the light, different colors. It's very, very pretty. Okay. Sprinkle that on there. And then just tap it off. And then I'll try to see if I can catch the light. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to tell what that looks like. It's kind of hard to see on camera with white. But anyway, that is very glittery. You just can't really see it on camera. And I like this glitter. I ordered the like a multi thing of glitter off of Amazon, but you have to take the little sprinkle thing out to get your glitter back in. So just you have to have like a little pokey tool of some sort to get the top off. But it pops right off. But it is nice because it makes it not come out too fast. Now I'm going to put a second coat on this piece. A second coat of white paint. You can see it, Lisa says. You can see it, the sparkle. Good, I'm glad. Okay, so you want your paint nice and wet when you're glittering because you want to, you want the glitter to stick. So you kind of have to work quickly with glitter. And sometimes you have to divide up the areas that you're doing because, you know, the paint will dry on one end before you get to the other end. So you gotta kind of figure out how big of an area you're working on. This one you might be able to see better because it's just a bigger solid piece. Yeah, you can see that better. See this sparkle? So pretty. And right back in. I think I'm going to be fine. I think I'm going to have enough glitter for this. I don't know if I'll need the blue. I grabbed the blue because I thought that might be pretty somewhere. All right, so for this part, this is where you do use up quite a bit of your puffy paint. And you don't have to use puffy paint for this. You could just use white paint. But the dimension does give it just a little something extra. And puffy paint takes a while to dry. So you're generally not gonna have an issue with your glitter not sticking. You can work on a good size area at one time. And I'm just zigzagging this again to make it look like stitching. And I'm going to go ahead and glitter this part. Probably could do more than this, but I'll just go ahead and glitter this part. See if y'all can see the sparkle. It truly uses up very little glitter. You're using a lot more puffy paint than glitter on this project. I might have enough for some snowflakes. Oops, let's see. Puffy paint also makes it easier to do white on top of a darker color because you can't see through it as much. So that's nice. I guess I'll hit these little areas down here that I can see. I'll go ahead and glitter that. One row at a time. So pretty. You know, you might not want to do this if you're making a bunch of these, but if you're making one for a gift or for your own front door, it's just fun, you know, just makes it adds, you know, it adds something to your project. I love using puffy paint. I use the yellow puffy paint in my Grinch cutout eyes, and it totally changed the look. Everyone loved them. Oh, that's a great idea. I haven't used yellow puffy paint. I do plan on using some pink for Valentine projects. So y'all tell me, what files are y'all wanting right now? Because this is an odd time. This is always like a really, you know, weird time to do files, because people, I feel like nobody wants you to give, you know, put more Christmas files out. So do y'all want winter, or are y'all kind of done with winter? Like, I did a few winter things. Really, I did winter for the clubhouse. And then this one. And I do have some retired clubhouse files that I just added to my Etsy shop that are winter themed. So those are available in my shop. But like, are you guys wanting Valentine's projects? St. Patrick's Day, Mardi Gras? Like, what are y'all wanting right now? Let me know. Yeah, I always forget how little glitter it takes to do this. And I always worry I'm going to run out, but there's plenty. All right, last row. And it's a short row. I would love some Valentine projects, maybe a bike with basket full of hearts. So I have, Tammy, I have a Valentine bike file door hanger. It's in the clubhouse. If you're a member of the SVG clubhouse, I want to say it was last January's bundle. Not last January, this past January. I want to say that we did the bicycle for Valentine's Day, because I do bicycle files. Like, I think I have 4 or 5 at this point, bicycle files with different things in the baskets. And I'm pretty sure they've all been clubhouse files initially. And then a few of them have retired, or a couple of them have retired and are now for sale in my shop. But they start out being clubhouse files. And are y'all, for Valentine's, are y'all looking for mostly door hangers? What projects would you like to see for Valentine's Day? And do you have a color scheme, like something different other than just pink and red and black? Like, is there a different, sometimes I'll throw a little bit of aqua in there, and that's pretty, or a little bit of purple, and that can be fun. I mean, you can paint them whatever color you want, of course, but just for the samples. Okay, so those are done and glittered. Let's do our snowflakes and get those glittered. I thought you were a club member. I was almost positive, but Sometimes you guys, yours is probably the same, but some people will have a different Facebook name than what they will the account that they use for their Clubhouse membership. So it confuses me sometimes because I'm like, wait, are they a club member? Because it's like a different name through your account, and it can get a little confusing. So I apologize if I don't always know who is a current club member and who's not. I don't think I'm going to need all these snowflakes, though. That's the only thing. I think I did too many. I think I have more snowflakes than I need. I don't think that's a bad thing, right? Lots of glitter on this project. So pretty. Can you see it? It's hard for me to tell if y'all can see it. Sometimes I feel like I see it on the screen, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's do these three. Another nice thing about using glitter is that you don't need 2 coats necessarily. Uh-oh, I pushed it too far down in there. There we go. Okay, so let's paint spring in the blue color. I'm going to need my white sponge brush, so I'll keep that clean instead of just reusing. So then for the blue, let me get a little bit more blue paint out. This is that, what is it called? Blue Bonnet? Yeah, Blue Bonnet by Apple Barrel. And I'm going to just hop over here and just get a little bit of white. So I've got both on my brush. And it gives like a cloudy effect. And I like that. I think it looks pretty. And I feel like I can get away with 1 coat. And then sometimes I'll dip it back over in the white. See what I mean? About the white peeking through there occasionally. I like that. Yes, I know I could take these down. I just don't feel like it. I'm going to take the white ones down. There's too many white ones. The little letters. I'm going to take those down. That would be a nightmare. Okay. Oh, and that exclamation mark. messing up my nails. That's okay. As long as I don't get glue. I can get paint off, but when you get glue and paint on your hands and on your nails, ugh, yuck. I hate that. Makes it so hard to get it off. You like glue the paint onto your hands. It's terrible. Okay. Spring is done. Now we just have to do the little letters. So I have saved some tape over here from when I got my project off of the laser. Okay, so it says we're probably in here waiting for spring. So of course my letters are all out of order. So let's put them back in order. Now, you know what I'm thinking that I don't have is my apostrophe in we're. We're. Ah, miracle. I have all my letters. Waiting for it now. Yes, there is an apostrophe. No, I do not have it. I'll probably throw it away. Probably in the trash. Shall I dig it out? There's nothing else in here besides today's project. I had just emptied my trash. I'm probably not going to find it. I'm going to be honest. To be completely honest, what is this? Can this look like an apostrophe? Do y'all ever do that? Do y'all ever like pull a little piece out that you're like, yeah, that could look like a apostrophe or the dot on an I? That could work. I don't think that it can work though, unfortunately. Let me just make sure it's not on my desk. Dang it. All right, one more time. I'm just going to peek in here and see if I see it. It's so little. Let me try one more thing. Let me see if maybe something else I've cut out has an apostrophe or has a little piece that can be used for an apostrophe. Let's see. Nah. You know what we'll do? We'll just take a white paint pen and we'll just draw an apostrophe on. That's what we'll do. That will work. Okay, so we're going to just take a sponge stick and quickly get these letters painted white. Okay, so comment and tell me, how much Christmas shopping do you have left? I don't even want to talk about wrapping. I do a lot of gift bags. A lot of gift bags. I need to go to the Dollar Tree because y'all know the Dollar Tree is the place to get Christmas gift bags, right? That is the place to go. They have great gift bags for $1. It used to be $1, $1.25. All right, and I'll just do a quick little second coat. Not quite dry yet, but good enough. There we go. Okay, I want to make sure I wasn't missing any of y'all's comments. Okay, let's get, I think that's it. I think that's all we have to paint, y'all. That was pretty quick, right? Let's get our hat put together. Let's see if this glue is going to cooperate today. So my Star Bond Thick that I bought, I'm having issues with it clogging up. Who uses this glue? Anybody use this glue? And if so, do you have issues with it clogging? All right, that actually worked. I used my little Cricut tool and unclogged it because my Stick Fast does not clog. This is Stick Fast. The label came off. But the problem is that this is getting old and it is not drying very quickly. And normally Stick Fast dries quickly. So to Star Bond, that's kind of one of the reasons why I like it. Right, you got to figure out which way this goes. Just keep turning it until it fits. Oops, I think, is that it? I messed up my puffy paint just a little bit when I did that, so y'all be careful. Not too bad. Isn't that cute? Look how cute. I love the hat. Do y'all call these beanies? Or I keep messing up my puffy paint with my thumb. I gotta be careful, y'all. Beanies. My mother, I swear my mother called them toboggans. Did anybody else's mom call them toboggans? Is that weird? I swear my mother called them toboggans. We weren't big hat people growing up. I've never really been a big hat person, so I didn't wear hats a lot. My head gets too hot. All right, let me close up on my things over here. Make room for my backer. All right, I'm gonna put this over here. And I've made a nice little mess on my desk. Okay, see how pretty that is? I love this gray tone. This is just so pretty. All right, I'm going to start at the bottom with my spring. And then let's do our hat. Okay, so I think I did, this is going to be towards the top. Oops. And again, this is just another project that is so much easier to line up because I have shiplap lines. So that definitely is a point in favor for having shiplap lines because it makes it so much easier to line your words up. Okay, let me move this down a little bit. And if y'all know me, you know I like my stuff kind of hanging off my door hangers a little bit. That's just the style that I like. Not a lot because you don't want your pieces breaking off. Okay, so let's figure out how to get everything to fit like we want it. Probably in here. Let's move that up a little bit, right on that line. Move this down a little bit, like so. Okay, and then we can do, like I said, we can take our a white paint pen and we can make a little for the weird apostrophe. All right, so like I said, I cut more. I'm trying to figure out why that looks crooked. Why is that crooked? All right, now it's crooked to me. I guess my phone is crooked. Probably my phone's just probably crooked on the mount. So I cut more snowflakes than what's in the file. So I'm just going to grab some snowflakes and put them sort of all over the place. Okay, that's probably good. I have an extra one, but yeah, if you, well, we can put it over here. If you want to cut extra snowflakes, you can. Let's do that. Yeah, like that. Make it not crooked for y'all on your screen. So that's it, y'all. I'm going to get this glued down. I'm going to actually glue it off camera because there's a lot of words and I want to make sure that they're all straight and I have to be standing over top of it to do it. But that looks pretty straight to me. Pretty straight. So, all right. Well, thanks for joining me, guys. That was really fun. I enjoyed painting that with y'all. And don't forget to grab this while it's free. It'll be free, blah, blah, blah. I can't talk. The file will be free until the end of December. And then usually I end up going a little bit into the next month before I get around to posting the next one. So it's probably going to be like the first week of January, maybe even the second before I get one posted because y'all know this time of year is just crazy. And I go from a November birthday for my son to a December birthday for to Christmas in December and to a January birthday for my daughter. So it's just like boom, boom, boom. We have a lot of things that, and then, you know, the holiday stuff mixed in there. So it just gets very, very busy. Well, thank y'all for joining me. And I hope you are having a wonderful week and stay safe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.